I am taking part in the study during the last couple of weeks was really helpful for me because I realized how much water we use as a household and how important is it really to save as much water as possible. I've considered new ways to save water both outside and inside home, which I hope I'll be able to implement as much as often in the future. But overall, I think that the study gave me a brighter and better idea what I do at home, or what I can change in my everyday life, and give me other ideas how I can change my overall behavior and also my children's behavior for future, because it's really important to teach children so that they can grow with these water-saving ideas and behavior.
What I learned from the study has reinforced my view that I do use water in as careful a manner as I can, bearing in mind any cost-benefit analysis. What I would say is that water is an unlimited resource, but most of it is the wrong kind, in the wrong place, at the wrong time. It should not be considered as just another utility because it can't be made as easily, can't be transported as easily, it's hard to control accurately at the point of use, and crucially, it has to be disposed of using a whole other distribution system. Think about what you're about to do. Do you need to use water for this task? How much do you need for this task? Can you do it differently with less water? Measuring water is quite tricky. In a lot of cases, people just stick a pan under the tap and turn it on, or they run water into the bath without thinking particularly. Measurement can be good. Can you do it differently with less water? Can you dispose of the residual water by methods other than the wastewater system? Those are just some minor thought.
Good afternoon. Over the last couple of weeks, the kind of stuff that we've tried to learn about our water use, I think one of the things that I've probably learned is a little bit of self-examination. I don't think we actually waste a lot of water, and I think the big thing that's made me think about this a lot is that we probably need to make a whole load of small adjustments to our water usage. By this I mean small things like not putting so much water in the kettle, not using a smaller saucepan to boil stuff for cooking, etc. A whole list of small little things like that. You know, a minute less in the shower, because I think, personally speaking, that's the only kind of savings that we can really use. With regard to whether my views have changed in the last couple of weeks, well, not really, not drastically anyway. I think I'm a little bit more aware of how precious a resource it is, in terms that, you know, we do seem to be having a little bit of climate change, and we are short of water, certainly in this area. So yes, my views have changed slightly to a more environmentally friendly use, if you like. In terms of water in the garden, we've moved from using a hose pipe to using a watering can, which I think you tend to use a little less water doing that. So that's kind of changed a little bit. So that's, you know, another kind of one of my things I was talking about earlier, a minor change that's just to try and use a little bit less water. Advice for people? Well, I think, you know, it's maybe teaching your grandmother to suck eggs, but you know, use less water. You know, it's cheaper, it's better for the environment. So everyone should be aware of that. Okay, thank you very much.